Bungie, oh Bungie, what have you done to this game? What have you done to Destiny? Your game used to be something unlike any other. You made a game from Destiny 1 that used to only be accessible, and is still only accessible as of this point, on PlayStation and Xbox. You made a fantastic and phenomenal game there. Then with Destiny 2, you did it again. The only thing that anybody really had an issue with is the fact of the matter that none of the weapons were, different about each other. There was nothing really to grind for except for maybe certain weapons, and even then, because they didn't have random perks, there was no point in going after them. But you changed that. You did a lot of changes when it came to Destiny that were pretty good. So where did you go wrong? Let me explain this. Let me start with this though, as to why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I've seen nothing but the constant Destiny 3 this, Destiny 3 that, Destiny 3 is going to save Destiny franchise, Destiny 3 is going to be our saving grace, it will revitalize all the players to want to come back and see that Destiny is an absolute remarkable game. It's not going to. It's not going to. Why do I say this? Because many people thought the same thing with Destiny 2, that if they continued to make certain changes and stuff like that, it would save the game. It would be better for us, but in the end, it's not. You've added things like the portal, you've done things to the Crucible, Trials, you've done things to the Nightfalls, that you've done so much to this game and everything that it doesn't feel like it would have used to. It feels more like you've either lacklustered us or something of the matter. You pretty much basically screwed us. You removed activities like Crimson Days, Faction Rally, Revelry. You never once even thought about apparently bringing back the Sparrow Racing League, even though that would be a remarkable addition to have for the Guardian games. And I've seen the comments on Twitter and other social medias. They all say the same thing. Sparrow Racing League does have a place in Destiny 2. You just haven't done that. You haven't done it, which is upsetting in general, that you claim to have this creative mindset, that you all have these creative ideas and stuff like that, but yet when you deliver them, some of them are either good for a while and then die off, or we take one look at these ideas, we play it and everything, and it's just garbage. It's absolute hell on earth. Like there's no point on it, and honestly having it. Like for me, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played Destiny in a long while. So before anybody says anything when it comes to the faction rallies real quick, even though Lakshmi is not the leader of the Future War Cult anymore, if I'm not mistaken, and you can correct me if I'm wrong in this in the comment section, and I'll take that defeat with grace. But if I'm not mistaken, Lakshmi was not the only leader of the Future War Cult. And I'm pretty sure somebody else can fill that seat, as there are others who can lead the Future War Cult. But that's not it as well. I know that some of you are going to be like, where is Revelry going to fit into all of this? Where could you put Revelry at, event-wise, within the Destiny universe anymore? And isn't Revelry just like the spring version of Haunted Forest? Well, let me explain this. Revelry can literally go right after the Guardian games. Like right after the Guardian games ends. Another activity, boom, something else to grind for, new weapons, new other stuff. And yes, it is a spring version of the Infinite Forest from Festival of the Lost, but Bungie has added like at least now 3 different types of versions for Festival of the Lost, that they can literally add all 3 versions, which they haven't. Add all 3 versions that people can enjoy for Festival of the Lost. So Revelry can still have its place and still have its springtime armor and other stuff like that, instead of us always having to pay in the Eververse store. And that's the other thing. You become Bungie. You become seriously money hungry, which is okay to a point, but at this point, what the hell? You removed the Red War, Curse of Osiris, Warmind, Forsaken, and so many of the other activities, aside from the ones that I've named thus far, along with raids and other stuff like that, that we can't actually enjoy the game anymore. There are Destiny 2 newcomers that don't even know what the hell is actually going on. They ask about the Red War, they don't know what the Red War is. And it's disappointing. It's upsetting. Because I'm sad about that. There are streamers out the wahoo that have streamed and tried to explain what the Red War is, and there are newcomers that still say they don't understand, that they would better understand from experience. And here it comes back to where we begin at. Destiny 3 is not going to be our saving grace. If Bungie wants to save the Destiny franchise and really try to recaptivate us into coming back into the Destiny 2 community, they want our money, they want us to actually spend money in the Eververse store and actually be a part of this game once again, here's what you need to do. And this is solely on my opinion, but here's what they need to do. They need to take everything, and I mean everything, from Destiny 1. Take everything that they've done from the beginning of the Red War all the way to Destiny 2's Renegades, and that includes all the activities, raids, and everything else. Combine them into one game and give us a real Destiny game. Give us something to really grind for. Give us a reason to be a part of this community and to be guardians, to become a true legend. And yes, would the game be big? Yes, but that doesn't matter. None of you can honestly sit there and tell me that you wouldn't want to actually play a game where you start off outside of the wall once again, starting from scratch. But instead of starting from wherever the hell you're going to be at with, say, Destiny 3, instead of doing that, you start from the very beginning. You meet the Exo Stranger, you go defeat Crota's crystal form, you go to take on Oryx again, you go to take on all these bosses, all these raids, all over again. Get this gear with actual randomized perks this time, with actual reasoning behind all of it, and you get the full story, you get the full extent, the full feeling of everything that has happened thus far. You can't tell me that you wouldn't, as a Destiny veteran myself, you can't tell me that you wouldn't enjoy a game like that. And if you don't, and if you wouldn't enjoy a game like that, let me know. I'm curious on your guys' opinion, honestly. But that's my opinion. Take everything from Destiny 1 and everything from Destiny 2. Leave it as, combine it as a whole, and leave all of our activities, all of them. Gambits, 2 different versions, the Black Armory Forges, all of this. And I honestly believe that if they do that, if they make a true, solidified Destiny game, something of that vigor, something of that caliber, I truly believe the Destiny community will once again live and once again be revitalized and stick around this time. But that's of course my opinion. I'm curious as to hear what your guys' opinion is, because at this point, I don't know if I'm ever going to be returning to Destiny. I really don't. But that's going to be it for this video. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Later, Guardians. And I hope for the best to all of you. Truly and honestly.